6% of its jobs. This compares to a loss of 2.3% for the metropolitan area and 1.2% for the nation as a whole. In other words, Philadelphia has done a worse job in job creation and retention than has the region as a whole. And the region has done worse than the rest of the country. In this data set, the metropolitan area is defined as including Bucks, Chester, Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia counties. The Latino community has the highest unemployment rate in the city of Philadelphia. Statistics indicate the following: 53% unemployment rate in the 19122 zip code, 58% unemployment rate in the 19133 zip code, and 52% in 19134. What legislation would you propose for education and training funds for employment opportunities?
Well, let me say that we need to look at a number of things. We're kind of somewhat, to some extent, by designation, fortunate that this area actually is close, entails and covers an enterprise and an American street empowerment zone. There's also the Hunting Park West enterprise zone. And I think I want to look at that because they are created throughout. They're called the Keystone Communities Program, actually, under the enterprise zones. And I think they're designated, not I think, I know for a fact that they were created to provide incentives to entities, businesses, local businesses that provide employment. I think they have done a very poor job. We need to really look at the criteria. We need to increase incentives, but we need to make them more accountable. For example, who in this room knows that there are scholarships available through the Community Trust Fund on American Street? These are scholarships for our kids. You know, sometimes they're not known, right? But there are also grants available for at least up to $50,000 available for small businesses, for planning, for feasibilities on surveys, and there's also loans from $50,000 to $500,000. Now we need to really look at this American Street Empowerment Zone, American Street and the Enterprise Zone, because we need to change the zoning requirements. This is my personal opinion on this matter. Some people might disagree with me, but there's an opportunity to create a district here that is for entertainment, for small business, that will allow for low and mixed income properties. We need to be able to attract income into this property area as well and create some jobs. So I mean, we need to be very clear what kind of jobs are we going to create and for what population, because the employment issue is a big issue. Even students who are graduated from college, they're having a hard time getting a job. People with master's degree, with doctorate degrees. So we're looking at a population here sometimes that doesn't have the education, the basic skills, reading or writing skills, that cannot even complete an application or cannot get online and do that, or have no access to the internet. So we need to be focused in terms of what we can do to create local jobs. I think we have a housing industry here that is blooming all around us. Look at on the east side. Look what's happening on the east side of Front Street. The investment that is coming in, the condos are being built. Look at Northern Liberties. And then you look at Temple expanding. And in between, there's the Latino community. And this corridor that really hasn't helped the Latino community. It is a dead end when you get to Somerset and in Cambria. And we should be able to open that for commerce all the way down to Allegheny Avenue and allow for mixed use for some of our small businesses, because if we support our small businesses in our community tend to hire local people. And we have a substantial amount of people that also have criminal record, and we need to be able to employ them in an industry, whether it's service industry or vocational programs, and get them ready so they can attain other types of jobs where they can make a living. So we need to be very creative. It's not a very simple formula of doing it, but I think there's enough here, and we need to be able to bring people to the table to brainstorm about what is possible, what we can do within certain time frames.